This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pauly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. The Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. Also a special shout out to our business card sponsors up there in the top right hand corner. Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Grinnell Firestone, Pauly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, Brent Nickel State Farm, and also a shout out to our scoreboard sponsor, Kurt's Collision Center. Our 3 points are brought to you by Pauly Ice Pizza. Our free throw line is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy. And last but not least, our first and second and third and fourth quarters brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. Also, I want to give a little shout out tonight for the upcoming regional basketball games that Grinnell will be hosting on February 11th. Due to the live stream restrictions that the Iowa Girls Athletic Union has, there is a fee to broadcast those. So if you are a loyal Grinnell fan, we had quite a few donations last night, and thank you for that. If you haven't donated, consider donating. We have a fee, about $400 that we have to pay additionally on top of what our normal sponsorship is. So again, thank you to all of our normal sponsors throughout the year. This just goes a little bit above and beyond, and we like to bring those games home to you right on the Tiger Sports live stream network. So as we do our pregame here, our QR code's up there for our Venmo account. If you'd like to go to our Tiger Sports live stream webpage, which is tigersln.com, down there in the bottom right-hand corner, there's also a PayPal link. You could do it through PayPal. Just put on their playoffs or regional postseason or what have you, and we greatly appreciate that. And also, again, thank you to all those who donated last night. We are doing a great job of hitting our goal. So I'm going to turn it over to John Martinson and Chris Juni. I can't say they're across the way tonight. They're up here in the booth with me in the press box, looking down on the new main gym. So, gentlemen, you have the call.
All right, and yes, you are looking live at the new gymnasium at Grinnell High School. Grinnell Tigers, Norwalk Warriors, a little Hawkeye Conference girls game first. Chris, a tough night for the Tiger girls, an overtime setback, but a heck of a ball game between the Lady Dutch and Tigers.
Right, John, we talked about it all last night, too. Anytime those two teams get together, it's always an intense, fiercely competitive game. Very physical game last night, as it turned out. And Tigers were down a player, Van Elise, which certainly affected it a little bit. But the bottom line is, you know, I heard some people were a little concerned about that loss as far as playoff positioning. Pella was ranked number 8 in Class 4A. That's a class above Grinnell. Grinnell has dropped down a class this year. We are now actually in Class 3A, and our playoff pairings were announced. We host Albia 1 week from tomorrow right here at Grinnell Gym. We'll talk more about that as this game unfolds. But so, yeah, we lost in overtime to the number 4 ranked team in the class that is one higher than us. I really don't know what the girls' union is going to do with the rankings, because that is the final determination as far as who hosts regional finals. But never mind all that. I think the Tigers are going to be fine. So To quote a former quarterback one time, RELAX, just relax. I think Grinnell's going to be just fine. Tonight, John, quick turnaround, and like Coach Edson said last night, probably the best thing this club can have is after a very tough, physical, and emotional, mentally draining as well, game against the Dutch. You always want to beat Pella. You turn right around, no time to dwell on or sulk about it. You got to play again tonight, and looking for the Tigers to come out, really do their thing against Norwalk, who will also play a very physical style as well.
Yeah, and this is Ball Club Grinnell beat the first time at Norwalk, and that was back, that was back on January 6th, a 42-36 game. Again, not very pretty, but on the road. Doesn't matter. Style points don't count. Just the team that has the most points at the end of the game. 42-36. There was not a Tiger in double figures in that game. In fact, in that contest, I think Leah Harris and Kate Van Kampen each had 9, and Hayden Hall had 7 in that victory over Norwalk the first time around. Let's take a look at Norwalk. This is a very young team. Jill Martin, a 2003 graduate, played under the legendary coach Brent Walker. Her 9th year as head coach, 13th with the program. 1 senior, 1 junior, 5 sophomore, 4 freshmen. In fact, it's an all sophomore freshman starting lineup. 3 10th graders, 2 first years. Your starters for Norwalk. Pearl Brown, who's a first year. She's 5'5", averages a point a game. Ava Carlson, she's a 5'7" first year, averaging a couple of points a game. Avery Thomas is averaging 6 points a game. She's a sophomore and is 5'8" for the Warriors. Their leading scorer, their go-to gal, is Bailey Birmingham. She had 13 against Grinnell, averaging 18 a game, also averaging 8 rebounds, a couple of steals a game as well. Birmingham is a 5'8" sophomore, and Braylon Clark rounds out the first 5 on the floor for the Warriors. She's 5'7", averaging about 6 points per ball game. And this is a Norwalk team scoring as many points as they're yielding, 42 points. They score, and that's how many they give up on a per-night basis. They've won 4 times in overall. They've won twice in conference play, coming off a loss to that outstanding Dallas Center Grimes team from this past Tuesday night. For Grinnell, Kelsey Van Kampen. Kelsey, a 5'4" senior, averaging 6 points a game with a season high of 14. Averages a couple of steals a game. Leah Harris, averaging right around around 12 points a game with a high of 23, averaging 5 rebounds as well, and 3 assists. For only being 5'5" and getting 5 rebounds a game is it's all hustle and desire on her part. Definitely. Kate Van Kampen, who's a senior, she's 5'4", and she's averaging about 6 points a game with a high of 23, averaging 7 points a game, 3 assists a game. Bailey Strovers, 13 points a game with a high of 24, averaging 9 rebounds a game. Hayden Hall, who went over 1,000 points here not long ago, averaging 13 a game with a high of 27. We'll take a break for the national anthem, then come back with the tip-off. Grinnell and Norwalk on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, 3rd-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, and Grinnell Mutual.
Our referees adjudicating tonight's game, local guys from Montour, Iowa, Tom Kemper, Jay Freeze, but they're longtime referees, I might say, too, and Kevin James, who's a banker by trade. So let's just say he'll be doing this with interest tonight. Okay, moving right along. Norwalk in the dark purple, black, I guess. Tigers in the white. Yes, Taylor Vanderleest is here. She will play, averaging 4 points a game, a high of 13, averaging about 5 rebounds a game as well. Jay Freeze with ball in hand. Ball is in the air, and Norwalk the tap, and they'll go to the west basket. Or the basket going to the left.
Tigers come out man-to-man, John, a staple for them early on.
And here's with the basketball, Braylon Clark, right side. This is a three-pointer on the way. Back of the rim not there. Underneath, an offensive rebound by Norwalk, and last touch by Grinnell. Avery Thomas got the offensive board, and Tigers knock it out of bounds.
Bailey Strovers was good straight-up defense again, John. The player threw the ball up and hit off Bailey's arm out of bounds. So it was a good call, but nice job by Bailey again to be straight up and not commit the foul.
Top of the circle, Bailey Birmingham. She's their go-to gal, number 20. Back to the near side, Pearl Brown. Brown guarded by Kate Van Compernal. Now dribble drive in the paint. With the basketball is Braylon Clark. There's a takeaway by Grinnell, so the first turnover of the game. Front court, Hayden Hall with a takeaway to Kate Van Compernal through the purple CO. She couldn't get the layup to go. And Norwalk the rebound. Braylon Clark, and the Tigers get another turnover. An errant pass, 3-on-2 if they work. Leah Harris the drive, layup good. Leah Harris, first points of the game, go to Grinnell. Front court quickly, Norwalk the basketball. This is Clark, back out farther with it to Pearl Brown. A very young team, 3 sophomore, 2 freshmen starting for the Warriors. Near side, got a three-pointer on the way for the lead, not there. That should be, might be over the back, but apparently not. Okay, Kate Van Compernal ahead to Bailey Strovers, knocked out by Norwalk. Good defense there by Bailey Birmingham.
Nice job of Norwalk getting back, John. They know that Grinnell likes to run and gets a lot of their baskets in transition off their defense. And Coach Edson, again, not picking up full court due to the numbers issue to manage those minutes, but he is trapping in the half court.
Pass up top to Kelsey Van Compernal. Back to the near side. Kate Van Compernal on a tear as of late off the front rim that time. Rebounded by Norwalk. And Braylon Clark the basketball. Clark, who's 5'7", into the front court for the Warriors. Braylon Clark dribble drive. Clark low post, frees herself for the shot and puts it in for 2.
Nice patience that time by the Norwalk player. Clark, she just did a little ball fake, got the Tiger defender to go up, and then stepped around and banked it home.
Leah Harris and the Tigers in the counter-attack mode. You've got Kate Van Compernal Tiger I thought may have gone off. Bailey Strovers went off the Norwalk player instead, so Grinnell will keep possession. As we come up to nearly 2 minutes into the first quarter, Tigers and Warriors tied 2-2. Last time Norwalk will make this trip here as, of course, a little Hawkeye Conference member. Here's a drive, and Hayden Hall moves through the defense and slices in to score. So 4-2 Grinnell.
Norwalk a little slow on the rotation there, John. Nobody rotating over on that drive help, so either that's by design or they're just not getting their rotations down. Tigers have had 2 good drives to the basket.
Braylon Clark has the ball stolen away by Bailey Strovers. Quickly, Kate Van Compernal near side to Kelsey. Triple try on the way. That one missed. Rebounded by Grinnell, and Hayden Hall hustles it down. Back out to Leah Harris. Harris to Kelsey Van Compernal. Top of the ring. With Norwalk playing here's a shot, kind of a wild shot there by Hayden Hall. Doesn't go. Trying to play a matchup of some kind or maybe a gimmick defense. We'll try to catch it on the way back down for Norwalk. Here's a drive by the Warriors. A shot put up and drawing the foul. Bailey Birmingham's going to have free throws coming. I think it was Bailey Strovers.
Look like a 2-3 zone there, but they're out on the perimeter. Maybe it's a 3-2 to help guard the Tiger three-point shooting. But yet that's opened up drive lanes, which the Tigers have recognized and taken advantage of as their 4 points are on drives to the basket.
Birmingham gets the first shot to go for the Warriors. Birmingham shooting 70% on a team, shooting about 58%, makes them both. So that ties this game up at 4 apiece, 4-3, then 4-4 here underneath. Bailey Strovers goes up, can't get that shot to go. Again, Tigers getting some close-range shots, are just not falling. Front court with it, Norwalk. Here's a dribble drive underneath, trying it for the lead, and can't get that shot to go. Rebound, Bailey Strovers fights a Norwalk player and retains the Tigers get possession. Front court, Hayden Hall. Hit her 200th three-pointer last night. Kate Van Compernal, and that one strikes the support beam, I guess, or support of the basket. And
similar start tonight, John, as it was last night. Tigers missed their first 3 or 4 open threes.
Right.
And then they got it going later on. And again, Don't know how much last night's playing into it early on, but Tigers getting good looks, just like last night, but they're not dropping for them.
Pearl Brown, the drive, knocked away. Tigers fighting for it, and Norwalk coming away with it. Brown and a shot up and a travel. They call it travel?
Yes.
Okay, I thought maybe. Tigers, and now Taylor Vanderleest checks in early on, as does Olivia Renzi. Renzi averaging 3 points a game with a high of 9. Vanderleest 4 with a high of 13.
John, I mentioned when I talk about rotating, slow to rotate on the defensive end. Well, when the offensive player goes to the basket, if they get past their defender, the other team has to rotate or go up to that player that's driving to the basket to help cut them off. And when I say rotate, or they're slow to rotate, that's not happening and allowing that player to get to the basket.
15 for Norwalk. Anna Garvey in the game. Three-pointer good! Scored a Polly Ice Pizza three-pointer for Kelsey Van Kamperl. Her first points of the game. See if that's a spark that gets the Tiger three-point shooting going. Front court counterattack for Norwalk now. This is Braylon Clark. Clark back out now to Birmingham. Birmingham's pass is deflected, but Clark takes it. Near side with it to Pearl Brown. Brown up top, the ball to Avery Thomas. 7-4 Grinnell, better than halfway through the first quarter. As you see on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Right-hand side, three-pointer Braylon Clark. Back of the rim, not there. Rebound taken by Leah Harris, averaging 5 rebounds a game. Got a one-on-one, maybe a two-on-one. Here's a shot from close range. Back of the rim, not good. Vanderleest apparently last touched her ball out of bounds. It'll go back to Norwalk. Tough. Did everything but get that ball in the hoop once again.
Again, sometimes that happens, John. Just good energy on the defensive end by the Tigers allow them to get that opportunity in transition.
So Norwalk could tie it with a 3 here. Ball knocked away. She just didn't know if she was going to pass it or shoot it, and Garvey kind of bailed her out. Far side, Pearl Brown. Avery Thomas now to the free throw line. You've got Braylon Clark. Back out Thomas. 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
10 to shoot.
Okay. There's a drive. Birmingham back out farther. 4 seconds, 3 second shot clock. Three-pointer on the way. In and out, not good. To the side and taken by Olivia Renzi. Tapped out of there by Taylor Vanderleest, and an errant pass and taken back. First Tiger turnover this game. Shot up from close range, not there. That time by Braylon Clark. Clark gets it back, can't get that shot to go. Rebound by Renzi, ahead now to Taylor Vanderleest. Vanderleest going to take it herself, pass the defense, lay it up, bake it in. There's Taylor Vanderleest that we've come to know and love.
Again, John, good strength through contact. They're reaching in, they just fought through it and managed to get the ball up and laid it in.
And she used the backboard with authority. That was good to see. 9-4. She does about every time she puts a shot up from close range. Norwalk on the front court. Braylon Clark the basketball. Clark back to the near side to Pearl Brown. Now Brown back out with it to Avery Thomas. Thomas now to Pearl Brown. Brown inside. Here's a layup. It's not there. Rebound Vanderleest. And I think she got fouled. Yeah, I think the Norwalk player better be careful. Braylon Clark got a little demonstrative there, didn't she, Chris?
Well, it's an emotional game, and she just kind of flicked the ball, and I'm sure at some point the referee will remind her, say, hey, we don't want to get a technical, appreciate your energy, but just set the ball down. Yep, keep it under control, exactly.
Anna Garvey whistled for the foul, actually. It's her first. Each team with a foul now, front court. Leah Harris, Tigers up 9-4. Harris hitting Olivia Renzi, wasn't looking for the ball, but got it anyway. Far side to Kelsey Van Kamperl. Now Leah Harris. Harris, Renzi, open, 3, banked home! That's a Polly Ice Pizza three-pointer, and ladies and gentlemen, that is an omen. That's an omen of good things to come if you're the Tigers. Here's a drive, layup, and not there. Taken back by Norwalk. Shot is up. Oh, that didn't look too bad, but a foul call. Ava Carlson put up the shot. I think Hayden Hall for the foul.
Yeah, she broke her plan of verticality, John. And again, what's concerning if you're the Tigers, you're having good defense in the shot, but we're not boxing out. That's about the 4th offensive rebound that Norwalk has had, and we're lucky they only have 4 points. And I'm sure Coach Edson will mention that in the next break or timeout to clean that up, because cannot have that at the defensive end allowing that many offensive rebounds.
Ava Carlson shooting just 29%, missed the first one. Tigers now leading 12-4. Renzi's 3 brought some snow. That's a high arching shot she puts up every time. And the rebound taken again. Another offensive rebound for Norwalk. Avery Thomas coming away with it. Back up top now to Braylon Clark. And Clark has the ball knocked away, and a steal by Hayden Hall. Quickly front court, Renzi. Renzi now to Leah Harris. Harris to the free throw line. Going to go past the Black Sea, lay it up and bank it in. Leah Harris is first to. Each of the starters have scored now.
Such a quick first step, John, and not a lot of players are used to that, and Leah just blew right past him, laid it up and in.
14-4, layup good at the other end by Norwalk, and Bailey Birmingham has her first field goal. She's got 4.
Nice take by Birmingham down into the teeth of the Tiger defense. No fear, put it up strong and got it to go.
55 seconds left first quarter. Tigers by 8, counterattack here. Bailey Strovers, Olivia Renzi. Renzi back into Hayden Hall, turning, shooting, and banks off. Bailey Strovers, the offensive rebound, goes up. Apparently, well, they partially blocked on the way up, and Norwalk the rebound. Front court, Pearl Brown with it. Brown on the far side for Norwalk. And ball knocked away, another steal by Grinnell. Quickly front court, Strovers. So ahead with it to Renzi, who will let the numbers come back. Up top, Kelsey Van Kampendaal, triple try. Yes, yes, yes! Another Poly Ice Pizza three-pointer for Kelsey Van Kampendaal.
Nice recognition by Renzi that time, John. Saw she did not have numbers. She spun around and got the ball to her open teammate who stuck the 3.
Front court, Norwalk with the basketball, Braylon Clark. Now Birmingham with it. Birmingham, a wild left-hander, banks it home. Bailey Birmingham.
2 good baskets by her, 2 nice, aggressive, strong moves against the Tigers. Long shot by Harris is no good.
17-8, Grinnell, your lead after the first quarter, as we'll come back with the second quarter on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
17-6, Tigers with a couple of threes from Kelsey Van Kampendaal.
We want to make sure and mention, too, that this second quarter is all our quarters all season long, brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. State Farm Insurance, Brent Nickel, on the corner of 6th and West here in Grinnell.
Quick update on the rankings. They were released last week with the final rankings for the season. They will not change again, is what I have from a reliable source, if you will.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So thank you very much, Mr. Reliable Source. Speaking of banking with interest. Okay. All right, front court, Grinnell. 17-8. Olivia Renzi. Back out farther to Hayden Hall. Hayden on the dribble drive. Near side, Kate Van Kampendaal launches a 3. And that off the back iron. Rebounded by Norwalk. Quickly front. Through the hands of the Norwalk player. Another turnover on Norwalk. They already have 7 turnovers. Tigers just 1 so far. And a layup, that one not good. Bailey Strovers, the offensive rebound, blocked. And it'll stay with Grinnell. Knocked out of bounds by Pearl Brown of Norwalk.
Hustle, good play on both sides. Bailey Strovers for getting the rebound, and Pearl Brown to get just a hand on the ball and knock it away from Bailey before she could put it up and in.
Free throw line. Here's a drive. Bailey Strovers, and got bumped that time on the way to the basket. Avery Thomas commits the personal. Thomas with their first foul as a team, second. Each team with 2 fouls now. Common foul and a play on for Grinnell. And Kate Van Kampendaal will toss it in. Better hurry and gets it in now to Hayden Hall. Hayden went over 1,000 points a couple of games ago and 200 career three-pointers. And last night's game, pass ahead, nicely done. Van Kampendaal up, and Bailey Strovers can't get it. Offensive rebound, good. She scores, she's fouled. Put it on the board for Bailey Strovers, her first points of the game.
So strong inside, John. Obviously stronger than anybody Norwalk has out there. And Bailey just got her position. And how you defend that for Norwalk, I'm sure Coach Martin talked about it. Don't let her get there, but that's easier said than done. Good strength by Bailey and tenacity, and gets a conventional 3-point play.
All right.
At the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
At the Medicap, yes, absolutely. Highway 6 West and Grinnell. Foul on Ava Carlson is her second, team's third. Here's a long 2-pointer. Not there. Short of the shot. Rebound into the hands of Aiden Gosselink in the ball game. Aiden played some minutes last night, and the minutes she was in certainly were beneficial defensively, especially for 22. Pass inside. Strovers goes up with the shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound, and it's Ellie Dooland in the game for Norwalk. Doolan is a sophomore, 5'7", so a very young Norwalk team on the floor. Ball knocked away, taken back by Birmingham. Her shot is up and good. Bailey Birmingham, 5'8" sophomore. She's a player.
Boy, she has had no fear, John. Went right down and challenged by Hayden Hall directly. Got the shot up over and dropped it in, so good aggressive play by the Warriors.
20-10, an errant pass by the Tigers, and we'll go back to Norwalk. Just the second Tiger turnover. Much better in that department than about this time last night. So it looks like Taylor Vanderleest, number 10, 42 Hayden Hall, 22 Aiden Gosling, 25 Caitlin Coppernall, 23 Leah Harris. The Tigers 5 on the floor. Front court, Bailey Birmingham for Norwalk. Back out farther, you've got Pearl Brown. Brown up top, fake right, drive left, and traveling. Yeah, no doubt about that. Didn't establish a pivot. And the Tigers will get it back.
That's the thing, John. Tigers are quick on offense, but quick on defense. The player had an angle, and she actually had Van Coppernall B, but she used her quickness to get down in front of her and cause that turnover.
Leah Harris up top to Kate Van Coppernall. Left-hand side, Aiden Gosling. That's Shane Gosling's daughter. Here's a shot for two. Good! Banked in, Taylor Vanderleest. Nicely done. Little half hook. Love it. She's got 4. And it's 22-10. Top of the circle, dribble drive in by Pearl Brown. Taken back up top by the Warriors. Braylon Clark. Vanderleest all over her. And there's a drive and apparently a foul on the drive. Jay Freeze calling that.
Let's see what he said. Must have been a hand check. No, he called a push on the floor.
I think on Taylor.
Yeah, I was on Taylor.
Yep. So that's her.
You know what, though, if you're Coach Jetson, you take that. That was terrific defense, good intense ball pressure, which the Tigers are known for.
Yep.
And just didn't go the way that time, but that's not going to change the way they play defense.
Vanderleest first, only the team's third. Bounce pass underneath, blocked by Hayden Hall, taken back by Norwalk. Braylon Clark the shot at top of the circle, not there. Long rebound, another offensive board for the Warriors. This, again, has to be a little of a concern. Three-pointer on the way near side, not good. Rebound, fought for, still fought for. And we got a tied ball. And it should go back to Grinnell, I think, on the arrow.
Coach Etson's on the side of there with his hands on his hips. As you said, John, another offensive rebound. I already know what's going to be one topic of discussion at halftime.
Yeah,
that's got to be their 6th or 7th offensive board so far.
At least.
Again, just not acceptable against any team.
Norwalk apparently got the arrow and play it in. Near side, Braylon Clark, and a foul on Grinnell.
That's 2 on Vanderleest, I think.
Yep, it is her second.
Called a hand check on Taylor.
So that's 14 fouls on Grinnell. 5:20 left to play second quarter. Tigers by a dozen. And Norwalk unable to get it in. Had Leah Harris a steal. Harris going to take it herself, one end to the other, lay it up, make it in. Leah Harris with a total of 4. 24-10. Norwalk in the front court. Ball in the hands of Braylon Clark underneath. A shot up and not good that time. Up in, that's Anna Garvey, I believe. Yeah, Ava Carlson.
Yeah.
And Grinnell gets timeout. Another offensive rebound, and the Tigers by 12 with 4:59 to play second quarter. We'll take timeout as well on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars.
Tigers after the timeout. Norwalk scoring on another offensive rebound, and I'm sure that was brought up to no end by Coach Edson. There, a three-pointer at the other end. Rimmed in! Pauly Ice beats a three-pointer. Kelsey Van Coppernall's got the three-point shot going tonight so far, 27-12. Tigers, layup at the other end, not good. Rebound, Grinnell. Taylor Vanderleest in there with the 2 fouls. They'll have to just be careful the rest of this half. Front court, Caitlin Van Coppernall dishes off to Taylor Vanderleest, who goes in to score. She already has 6 points off the bench. 29-12. Tigers with a 10-4 second quarter so far. It's still not even halfway through. Here's a drive, a layup. A foul before the shot, or is it a count? Tom Kemper?
Nope, he's waving it off. Going to be underneath. No shot. Coach Martin wants a continuation.
That's 3 fouls on Taylor Vanderleest. She'll have to check out. And she does, and Kylie Crumb's going to come in. She had some nice minutes last night, getting some extended minutes against Pella last evening. And looks like another sub in, 15, Ava Garvey, 5'9" sophomore into the Warrior lineup. Play in for Norwalk to the far side. Three-pointer on the way by Birmingham. Back of the iron, not there. Long rebound, fought for and taken by Kelsey Van Compernal. Off to Leah Harris. Long pass ahead, Bailey Strovers. Strovers, we had contact, but Norwalk pretty much took the ball away. We play on. Front court. This is Birmingham. Pulls up in traffic for two. Got it. Bailey Birmingham with a total of 10. 29-14. Tigers counterattack with Kate Van Compernal. Bailey Strovers. Strovers back to Van Compernal. Tigers by 15. Free throw line. Kelsey now to Caitlin Van Compernal. Kate to Leah Harris. Harris. Kelsey Van Compernal. Hot hand so far. No, that one doesn't go. Rebound taken back by Braylon Clark. And long outlet pass ahead. Taken away by Kate Van Compernal. It's like a defensive back in football. Just took it right out of the air. Kate Van Compernal, a bounce pass. I think it was last touch by Grinnell. Oh no, Jay Friesen says it's going to stay with Norwalk. Come on. Okay, it's going to stay with Grinnell. I thought it went off a foot of one of the Tigers, but, well, the play in. Inside to Bailey Strovers, up with a shot, banked off, not good. Bailey's had plenty of point-blank shots so far. Norwalk the rebound into the front court. Bailey Birmingham, three-pointer left side is good. 13 for her. Another timeout, this time Jill Martin, and Norwalk taking it, 29-17. 3:05 left to play, first half on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza.
29-17, Coach Martin calling that last time out as the Tigers will play it in, maybe set up a little pressure full court, and that appears what is taking place here on the Norwalk. They haven't showed any full court pressure, now putting a little on the back court right now. Okay, and Leah Harris into the front court. Harris off now to Bailey Strovers. It's like Norwalk playing straight up man defense, maybe a little sag off on the low post. Now Kylie Crum underneath, traveled.
Offensive foul.
Oh, one referee had a travel. And that's what Kevin James and Tom Kemper are talking about. One had an offensive foul. I think, is the travel going to offset? I think it is.
Well, either way, it's going to be Norwalk ball, but
right.
It's important to know that if there's no foul, the travel, I guess if Coach Edson was going to take his pick, he'd rather have the violation than the foul. So
right.
Norwalk gets the ball.
2:45 left to go. Second quarter, Norwalk the basketball. Braylon Clark, Garvey with it now. Back to Clark on the right side.
Tigers in a 2-3 zone.
Oh, apparently a reach-in called on Kate Van Compernal. Looked like pretty good help defense, but her first foul. Team fouls the 6th and playing.
Next foul by the Tigers. Norwalk will be shooting a 1-on-1.
Hayden Hall back in for Grinnell. Norwalk just 3 fouls so far. And back in for Norwalk 11 is Ava Carlson. So Tigers of Bailey Strovers 34, 25 Kate Van Compernal, and ball knocked away by a Kate Van Compernal from the Norwalk player.
Again, John, the Tigers are relentless. They don't ever give an inch. They don't concede anything. You have to be on your toes as an offensive player when you're going up against a Tiger defense.
23 Leah Harris on the floor for the Tigers. 5 Kelsey Van Compernal. Here's a drive knocked away, taken by Braylon Clark. Spinning in the paint, now gets it back out. With the basketball is Ellie Doolin. Back to the right side to Pearl Brown. Brown, 15 on the shot clock. Up top to Braylon Clark. Good Tiger defense. Back out farther. You've got Doolin with it with 8 seconds, 7 on the shot clock. Back out to Bailey Birmingham. Birmingham open but had it knocked away in a steal by the Tigers.
Leah Harris got her hand on it. She went up to shoot, and now Tigers have numbers.
Under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Left side, Kate Van Compernal puts up a 3 and hits it! A Polley's Pizza three-pointer. Kate Van Compernal's First three of the game, gives her 6 for the contest.
First time Norwalk did not get back defensively, John, and let the Tigers have a wide open 3.
32-17. Grinnell, the 15-point margin. This is Doolin, Ellie Doolin, the basketball, 5'7" sophomore. Pearl Brown. You've got Clark. Bounce pass inside to Doolin. On the baseline, nowhere to go, and I think they threw it out of bounds, and she did. Tigers will take it back with 1:24 left to go, and the Tigers by 15.
A little bit of inexperience showing there. She got the pass from the wing, but after the player passed, her teammate passed to the ball, she cut up to the free throw line, and when she was trapped, she just turned to spin it out, assuming her teammate would be there. Tigers can take advantage of this turnover and add to their lead.
Leah Harris, Kelsey Van Compernal, up top to Kate Van Compernal. Kate Van Compernal over now to Kelsey in the corner. Back now to Leah Harris. Harris near side, open as Kate Van Compernal. Triple try off the front rim. Good hustle there. Kelsey Van Compernal, and a new shot clock for Grinnell. Inside, Bailey Strover's up. Can't get that one to go. Man, she's just had tough luck here in this first half. Here's a drive by Birmingham, and her passes, should have taken the shot herself, but did not. And the issue is a turnover.
Well, good defense by Leah Harris.
Yes.
Forced her to pick the ball up early, and she was too far out, so she tried to pass her open teammate. Just couldn't quite handle it. Tigers get another turnover against the Warriors. Got to be at least a dozen turnovers, I would think, John, in the first half.
13, actually. You're right there. Baker's does it in that case. Top of the circle, Kate Van Compernal, dribble drive. And we've got a foul on Norwalk.
Should be a hand check. Again, that's a new rule and point of emphasis, John. Yeah, when they put the hands up, that means they put one or both hands on a player driving, open palm. Even if you don't push, that's not allowed, and that's a foul.
Pearl Brown's first is the team's fourth, playing for Grinnell. There's a little bit of a difference between shot and game clock. Pass up top to Kate Van Compernal. Tigers by a comfortable margin. And the pass inside, Bailey Strovers goes up, and she banks it in for 2. Strovers strong inside, has a total of 8. Excuse me, 5 for her. Get her points right.
That'll get the lid off the basket for her inside. She'd missed her last 3 or 4. Good strong move on that one and got it to fall.
Shot not good by Norwalk. Tied up by Hayden Hall. 4.3 seconds left, and the possession arrow will go to Grinnell. And Hayden hit the floor hard. I hope she's okay. She gets up okay, but that was quite a tussle between her and the Norwalk player going for that loose ball. Tigers will have 4.3 seconds to get a shot off here. Leah Harris down court with 2 seconds, 1 second. Kate Van Compernal from Caitlin Clark range, not quite. 34-17, we come to halftime. Tigers a lead on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. The Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. Also a shout out to that business card sponsors. ASI Signs, Polley's Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Turnkey Realty, West Finch Auto Plaza, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, and last but not least, down there in the corner, Grinnell Firestone. Also a big shout out to Brent Nichols State Farm for our scoreboard sponsor, for our quarter sponsor, and he's also into our business card sponsors too. Before we leave you, I kind of want to bring back up, we've had some donations coming in the first half, and we're very appreciative of that. We're well on to our way, so if you want to help us fill that basket up, there's the QR code. One more time, I'll leave that up while John and Chris are doing their first half statistics. Again, you could also go to the TigersSLN.com. If you'd rather go PayPal, there's a link right there. It takes us to our business PayPal account. Again, everything you give is very grateful. And I will just tell you this right now, if there is anything left over, it'll all be donated right back to the girls basketball team. So I appreciate everything you guys do. Over to John and Chris.
All right, Tigers were, let's say, balanced in the way of scoring. They scored 17 points in the first quarter and just as many in the second quarter. That adds up to 34. Last I knew anyway. 34-17 is where we stand. One area, the Tigers have not shot a free throw yet in this game, which is kind of interesting. But the three-pointers are certainly going in. 5 total, 3 from Kelsey Van Kamperdahl, who has 9. You got 5 from Bailey Strovers, 5 including a 3 from Kate Van Kamperdahl. Olivia Renzi banked it a 3. I thought that was rather impressive. And then 4 from Leah Harris, a couple from Hayden Hall, 6 from Taylor Vanderlee. So pretty balanced in the scoring from all those who have set foot on the floor so far.
Right, and as a coach, John, that's what you want to see. You want to have that balance across, and we know the Tigers, every player on the floor can shoot a 3.
Yep.
So that's something to be reckoned with. And then we've talked about it before. Strovers, Vanderleest, really any of the Tigers, especially the 3 bigs, Hall, Strovers, Vanderleest, inside, very strong to the ball, very strong with the ball, going to the basket, has been able to finish through contact, taking the hit or the hit from a defender. And when I say hit, I mean just a bump, nothing malicious, just
right.
The
just
bump,
physical play, basically.
The physical hit from the player. They can still finish it and get it to go. I do want to correct you. I know Bailey Strovers did have 1 free throw because she completed a conventional 3-point play.
Yep.
But I think that's the only one. So yeah,
you're right.
Just nice job by the Tigers. And I'm glad we got that on air. I can play that back for my wife. Somebody says I'm right, and so
you are right.
No, yes. I have recorded for posterity. But again, the same thing in the second half. Coach Edson, obviously not pressing full court like we're used to seeing, as we've talked about, because of the numbers. And plus the playoffs are coming up where you can pull that out. But their defense in the half court is just so aggressive. They're so quick to the ball. Don't concede anything. Hands are in the passing lane. If you really sit there and watch the Tigers defensively, if you're watching at home, if you're really a basketball nut, like I am, watch the defense and watch how the Tigers' hands are active. They're moving their feet. And anytime the defensive or the offensive player has just a moment of weakness, the Tigers pounce literally on the opportunity to get a steal. So that's carried them through to get this big lead. And if you're Jill Martin, the Warriors, John, not a lot you can do. You got to like the effort. Your team is playing with a lot of energy. They have got a lot of offensive rebounds. I'm sure Coach Edson, as we've talked about, has addressed that at halftime. But that's just a matter of effort of blocking out and doing the little things. I'm sure they'll get that cleaned up. But if you're Jill Martin, maybe, you try to full court press the Tigers yourself a little bit. I don't know. But certainly Tigers aren't going to go away and change what they do a lot. So interesting to see what adjustments Norwalk has to make as the second half starts.
Yeah, 17-8 at the end of the first quarter. Yeah, it was tied at 2 and tied at 4. And then Grinnell's pretty much had the lead. They jumped out to a 14-4 lead. And 17-8 at the end of the quarter. So then built a double-digit lead. It was 19-8 early in the second quarter. They've been double-digit lead pretty much ever since that point throughout the second quarter. Good to have Taylor Vanderleest back in the lineup with 6 points out of her, but 3 fouls. I guess that's the only concern at this point. Tigers after tonight they won't play again until Tuesday. Again, we'll have the Monday boys game, the makeup game with Nevada. There's no girls game since we have tournaments starting a week from tomorrow. And then a week from tomorrow will be Grinnell hosting Albie, as you mentioned, to open the 3A road to Des Moines to Wells Fargo Arena.
Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit, John. The brackets came out on the 31st. If the Tigers, of course, I know it's always one game at a time, but if the Tigers win, they would host a second-round game on Wednesday the 15th against the winner of Sheraton and Centerville. If they win that game, more than likely they would probably host a regional final 2 weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow on the 18th here at Grinnell Gymnasium.
All right, we're ready to play it in. Norwalk will do so with Chris Judy. I'm John Martinson. Our third quarter coming your way for Brett Nichols State Farm, your State Farm insurance agent, Highway 146 and 6th Avenue in Grinnell. Like a good neighbor, Brett Nichols and State Farm is there. All right, front court. Basketball, Pearl Brown with the ball. Brown, guarded by Kate Van Kampenal. And ball kicked by the Norwalk players. That'll be out of bounds and going back to Grinnell. 16 seconds in.
Well, it's interesting, John, because that ball was hit by a Grinnell player. Did go off for Norwalk player's foot, but because it was hit out, the Norwalk player could have gone in the back court to retrieve that. But when she let it go out of bounds, it was off her foot, and that's a ball to the Tigers.
Pass to Bailey Strovers in for two. I didn't see it. Was that Kate Van Kampenal who passed that? It was a good pass.
It was. And good job by Bailey that time. She took her time, gathered herself, went up. I thought maybe she was rushing her shots inside a little bit in that first half. Is maybe a reason why she was missing some of those, and now a deflection, ball turned over to the Tigers.
7 for Strovers, front court, and the Tigers can lead by 20 or better here in this possession. Kate Van Kampenal. Kate, bounce pass inside to Strovers. I think it was knocked out by knocked out by Strovers apparently, all right?
Yeah, Kate was mad, so she tapped her chest, and that was on me. She threw it at Bailey's feet, and just kind of bounced off of Bailey's foot and went out of bounds.
Only 5 turnovers on the Tigers. You keep those turnover numbers in single digits, you're going to win some games. Front court is Braylon Clark, and Clark drives through the Tiger defense, and nobody picked her up. Just went right through the defense.
We talked about that, John. Again, rotation on the defense. As we said, the play was beat, but no other defender for the Tigers stepped up to cut off the path to the basket. She laid it up and in.
Leah Harris off to Strovers at the low post. She can't handle it. Norwalk takes it away. And here come the Warriors down the floor, taken by Bailey Birmingham. Her bounce pass stolen back by Kelsey Van Kampenal.
One adjustment we've seen Coach Jill Martin make is they're now double-teaming Strovers in the post, John, and that's leading to some of those turnovers.
Hayden Hall. Hayden near side. Here's a three-pointer. Bailey Strovers can't get that one to fall. Into the hands of Kate Van Kampenal. How many three-point attempts Hayden Hall had in the first half? None. I don't remember her attempting one. She had one layup. I think that's been it so far. Which is kind of interesting. Here's a dribble drive. Kate Van Kampenal lays up a prayer. It's not answered, but she's fouled. She'll get a couple of free throws at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
Yeah, that foul was on number 5 that time.
Pearl Brown. That's her second, team's first.
Good defense all the way to the very last second, which players do a lot if they watch it on the tape. As the Medicap Pharmacy free throw is good by Caitlin Van Kampenal. As Caitlin went up to her shot, the defensive player for Norwalk bent her hands down, broke her planes, which I've talked about before, and picked up the foul.
67% is Kate Van Kampenal. Made the first, missed the second, to the side, and Norwalk able to retrieve it. So 1 of 2 in that exchange. Tigers leading 37-19. Norwalk in the front court. This is Braylon Clark, 5'7" sophomore, 22. And Clark, her pass. There's a ball stolen right, pickpocketed by Kate Van Kampenal. Kate Van Kampenal off now to Leah Harris. Harris to drive the layup, good. She scores, she's fouled. You can count it. Leah Harris with a total of 6.
Picture perfect fast break that time, John. If when you're watching that, you watch that again later. The pass was given plenty of time. Caitlin made the pass before she got into the free throw lane area or even past the three-point line. Gave Leah Harris enough time to get the ball, gather it, go up strong, take the contact, and finish off potentially the three-point play.
Leah Harris and her free throw back of the rim. She's 57% coming in. And the rebound by Norwalk. Front court. You've got three-pointer on the way left side. Back of the iron not there. To the side and taken back by Leah Harris. She's almost at 5 rebounds herself right now. Right up close to her average of rebounds per game. Front court, Kelsey Van Kampenal. Open. Three-pointer. Rims in and out. Fluck. Harris trying to keep it in play, but knocked it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Warriors. And the lead of 20 for Grinnell with 5.5 left to play, third quarter.
Again, John, just to talk about the energy from the Tigers, Leah Harris passed the ball. She wasn't even across up to the three-point line yet. When the shot went up, she sprinted to the basket, got her hand on it, almost secured the offensive rebound. Again, we talked about it before. Tigers don't concede anything. Relentless on the offensive and defensive end.
Three-pointer off the front of the rim. Saved by Norwalk. A shot up and not good. Another offensive board for the Warriors. Pearl Brown. And it's taken back by Grinnell. Front court quickly. Here's Kelsey Van Kampenal. Kelsey, now Hayden Hall. Faked a 3, drives in, lays it up, and lays it in for 2. Again, she's not attempted a 3 yet tonight, and she had a clear 3 there.
Well, but again, in transition, John, you know Coach Martin has talked about that. Hayden Hall, one of the leading three-point shooters, so they're closing out on her quickly, so the drive has been there, and good recognition by Hayden to take those drives and put them in.
Shot not good, an offensive rebound, and a foul. I think it's either on Harris or Hall. Oh, it's on Hayden Hall. Should be her first foul. No, second foul, pardon me. And team foul number 1. And free throws here for the Warriors. And the free throw on the way is off the back of the iron, not there for Ava Carlson. Again, shooting just 29% on a team shooting 58%. Tigers bring 34 Bailey Strovers, 44 Olivia Renzi back in. So Carlson with a second shot coming. She's 0 for 3 at the line in this game, make it 0 for 4. Taylor Vanderleest the rebound. She's going to take it herself, but hold up and get it off top of the circle. Bailey Strovers. Out of Kate Van Compernal. Kate with the basketball. Kate through the paint, lays up left-handed, draws the foul. She'll have 2 shots coming. With almost halfway through the third quarter. Ava Carlson picking up her first foul. The team surge to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. And Kate Van Compernal right now is 1 of 2 from the line. Now 2 of 3 made. The first, has a second one coming. So 7. 40. Or did she miss the first one?
She missed
that
I'm
one,
sorry.
John.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Second shot coming at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Medicap Pharmacy, 6th Avenue Western Grinnell, and Kate missed them both. Caitlin Van Compernal. So we stay at 41-19. And the takeaway by Grinnell. Bailey Strovers ahead to Kate Van Compernal. Caitlin, open, 3 left side. Yes, yes, yes! Polly Ice Pizza three-pointer for Kate Van Compernal. Now she's got a total of 9. 44-19. Ball knocked away, taken back by the Warriors near the timeline. Taken by Braylon Clark. Clark against the Tiger defense, and Leah Harris called for the foul. Leah's first foul, team's second.
One of the adjustments the Tigers made is when Birmingham was making all those baskets in the first half, John, they switched, I believe, well, I don't know who was on, but Leah Harris either stepped up the D or they switched Leah onto her. And since then, it's been tough sledding, but nice job by the sophomore for the Warriors, 5'8". A good aggressive move, makes the first free throw.
She's 3 of 3 at the line in this game now. 13 for Birmingham, make it 14. 44-21. And she's right about at her, not far from her points per game average of 18 actually a game. Front court, Van Compernal, and that her bounce pass is stolen back by Norwalk.
Coach Jill Martin there that time came out in a 1-3-1 zone, John, and Tigers just threw it right to the corner post, and the good play by the Warriors to knock the ball loose.
Didn't recognize the zone defense right away, and Norwalk benefiting from that. They take it to the front court. Do the Warriors. Braylon Clark, left side, pass the Tiger defense, in to score. Braylon Clark with a basket. That's 6 for her in 3 baskets. 44-23. Caitlin Van Compernal. Caitlin in the front court for Grinnell. Now Leah Harris. Harris, Kate Van Compernal. Caitlin on the right side, Renzi. Harris, Strovers knocked away, and Norwalk another takeaway. Backcourt, Tigers with a healthy lead, but getting maybe a little lackadaisical at times here. At certain moments here in the third quarter. Front court for the Warriors. Braylon Clark the basketball. Clark working around the right side. Now Bailey Birmingham. Birmingham is an open seat to the basket, lays it up and off. Again, Tigers didn't pick her up, and she took advantage, and ball knocked out by the Warriors. Tigers will bring a couple new faces back in. Kelsey Van Compernal and Hayden Hall. Now, we mentioned Maya Green wasn't in action last night, number 14 for Grinnell, who has seen some playing time and doesn't appear she's on the bench tonight either.
Yeah, it is. She's at the very end with the boot on.
Oh, she is. Okay, well, I guess that's – and then Bailey Strovers a drive. Oh, couldn't get that shot to go. Bailey's just had one of those nights. Front court quickly. Braylon Clark. Clark farther out. Here's a three-pointer on the way. That one off the front rim. On the miss that time by Avery Thomas. Front court to Taylor Vanderleest. Vanderleest had it knocked away, saves it, but into the hands of the Warriors. And Thomas, pass ahead to Birmingham. Layup not good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Norwalk. It'll be Grinnell basketball with just over 2 minutes to play, third quarter.
Well, lots of up and down here, John, but not a lot of baskets.
No,
so,
no.
Now we she did take a timeout. Okay, I thought there was something said maybe.
And we'll take one with her with 2:02 left to play, third quarter. Tigers by 21 on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polyeis Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polyeis Pizza.
Tigers leading 44-23. Maybe not have, so far not appearing to be the prettiest of quarters, but it is a Tiger lead. The first game between these two teams wasn't a Picasso either, but it was.
Well, John, it's just human nature, and I'm not saying this is what's happening, but players look up, they see the score, even though as a coach you tell them, don't look at the score, you keep playing your game. But it's kind of hard to when you're up by double digits.
Right.
Maybe not to have quite the same amount of energy as you normally would. Not saying that, again, that's the case here, as Renzi takes a nice shot, rebound by Strovers up and in. But, it is what it is. I mean, it's things to work on, things to look at, and the players, I think, know what's going on as well. So, a three.
9 for Strovers, 20 as Birmingham. I think that
was
Birmingham.
It was Birmingham.
17 for her. So 46-23 goes to 46-26.
I'd like to know what her average is. I bet it wasn't
18.
It was 18.
18 a game, yeah. She's right about 17 right now is what I have her. Underneath Vanderleest to Strovers up and in.
Now there was a good look by Beta. That time, instead of catching the ball, quickly spinning, going up, she caught it, spun, pivoted, gathered herself, went up strong, and put it in.
48-26. Up top, Norwalk, left-hand side, three-pointer on the way. Good. Splash that time by Avery Thomas from a distance. Her first points of the game. 46, so make it 48-29.
Well, John, we had 4 or 5 trips with no baskets. Now we've had 3 trips with 2 threes and a couple layups. So suddenly 0 to lots of offense in a hurry.
Guess a lot of, it's pretty sporadic in that regard. Vanderleest, Strovers back up top to Renzi. Olivia Renzi the basketball. Farther out, Bailey Strovers. 10 on the shot clock, 9 seconds. Bailey Strovers, near side, Renzi, open 3. Can she make that? No, back of the iron, not there. And the ball knocked out. Oh, last touch by Norwalk, going to stay with Grinnell. Kelsey Van Copperdal hustled and made that happen.
Well, John, that's one of those cases. That's one of those cases with both players hustling for the ball. There was some contact. And if they're not going to call a foul, then it did go off the Norwalk player. So it is Tiger ball to play in.
Tigers will have the final 22 seconds here to work with. Hayden Hall, first three-point attempt. Oh, spun the rims, popped back out. Rebound by Norwalk. Tough luck that time. Front court for the Warriors. Ball in the hands of Bailey Birmingham. Back out now to Braylon Clark. Clark back out farther, knocked away. Oh, man, looked like a little contact, but Bailey Strovers, the takeaway. Joe Martin certainly reacting that way, and just a half second left, and that's it. 48-29 Tigers. Fourth quarter next after we take this time out on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Grinnell Mutual. And this fourth quarter is brought to you by Brett Nickel State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel and State Farm is there. Grinnell with a 14-12 third quarter advantage and leading by 19.
I would expect, John, to start this quarter, and since the starters are in for the Tigers, they're going to come out and really ratchet up the energy and intensity and try to increase that lead. Because, again, as you said, the third quarter, not a thing of beauty. They outscored a 14-12, but still not quite the Tiger ball we're used to seeing.
Caitlin Van Copperdal with the basketball, opening this fourth quarter. And pass inside to Bailey Strovers. Strovers up, shot not there. And foul.
Is that Leah Harris?
Leah Harris, all right. That'll be her second foul, team's third. So play in for Norwalk. after the foul on the Tigers. Front court with it is Norwalk. Braylon Clark with the basketball. Clark had it knocked away, got it back. Now farther out, dribble drive, baseline with it to Pearl Brown. Brown up top, you've got Braylon Clark with it. Clark between the circles now. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Bailey Birmingham. Birmingham fakes right, drives left, now left side, three-pointer up, back of the iron not there. Hayden Hall collects the rebound. And a foul on Norwalk, I think, after the rebound by Hall.
Yeah, I mean, the Norwalk player and Coach Martin thought they had a jump ball there, but must have grabbed the arm, so Warriors get the foul, Tigers to play it in.
Avery Thomas commits her third personal, and team foul is the fourth. Front court Grinnell, Kate Van Comperdal, Leah Harris. Harris driving in the paint, Harris up top. Kate Van Comperdal for three, rims out, and Leah Harris with another rebound. Now to Van Comperdal. Kate with that had it knocked away. Loose on the floor, taken back by Grinnell. Leah Harris open. She'll put up the three, and it's good, good, good! 3-point, Poly Ice Pizza 3 for Leah Harris was a total of 9. Hey, you're going to leave me open? Then I'll take my time, put her up there, and take away by Grinnell. Tigers with only 8 turnovers in the first 3 quarters, which is good to see compared to what we saw last night. Dribble drive. Here's a layup by Kate Van Comperdal, and that's good for a pair.
Jill Martin just put her head down because, again, rotation, John. Caitlin beat her defender, but nobody else from Norwalk stepped up to stop that drive to the basket. And no matter what point of the game, whether you're up 30 or down 30 or whatever the case is, defensively, you just cannot allow that to happen. I'm sure Coach Martin will talk about that in a break or a timeout.
Kate Van Comperdal with 11, and a foul on Grinnell.
Bailey Strovers, there was a screen there. Bailey tried to step through it. And in doing so, knocked the Norwalk player over. So,
just her second foul. Each team now with 4 fouls. It'll be a play-in for Norwalk. Bounce pass to the low post. Nowhere to go with it. And through the hands of the Norwalk player. Another turnover on the Warriors. All right, play-in by the Tigers. We'll have the boys game as well next. This is a very good Norwalk boys team that will hit the floor next.
Won 9 in a row coming into this one. So
Bowen Bourne's younger brother who lit things up for Norwalk in the first game. We'll talk about that when that time comes. Leah Harris, another open three, and that one rims out. Rebounded by Noy. She had a wide open shot. Avery Thomas, the rebound, front court to Pearl Brown. Brown on the near side. Back out now, and here's Birmingham, and it's stripped away, taken away. Van Comperdal knocked it off the going back to Norwalk.
Well, the same case down here, John, is what happened at the other end. A lot of contact on the ground, and if there's no foul call, the ball did go off of Caitlin Van Comperdal, so the Warriors play it in.
And Bailey Birmingham to play it in with the basket to her right. Knocked out by Hayden Hall on the pass in. 5:24 left, you see on the Kurtz Collision Center's scoreboard.
Again, another point of thing which is good to see. Even though the Tigers are up here, by like 20, 26 or so points, not conceding anything. Hayden Hall challenging the inbounds pass and knocking it loose, not giving an inch.
Top of the circle, Braylon Clark, the basketball. Clark looking inside. Aaron pass. The player went one way, the pass the other. And Hayden Hall going to take it pillar to post, coast to coast, lay it up and off, and rebounded by Braylon Clark of Norwalk. Now Birmingham with it, and her pass is knocked away. Front court Tigers. Caitlin Van Comperdal trying to hit a streaking Hayden Hall, but it's knocked out by Norwalk. Got a lot of up and down action, not a lot of points on the board.
We had that in the third quarter.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had 4 or 5 trips of no baskets at all. Then we had the next 4 or 5 of 3-pointers and layups galore.
Pass to the right-hand side. Hayden Hall. Kelsey Van Comperdal. Kelsey. Leah Harris. Harris dribble drives in and drew the blocking foul. She was not set. Good call. Harris will have a couple of free throws at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line here in a second, or should anyway.
Leah Harris said, well, that time you gave me another wide open three, but my thing is driving the basket. She went hard to the lane.
Reckless abandon.
To the basket, and good determination, and gets to that free throw line.
Second foul on the Norwalk player. That was Avery Thomas, team's 5th. First free throw not good by Leah Harris.
Another point of emphasis Coach Edson's going to have to talk to and I'm sure he has with the team, is, we talked about the offensive rebounding that Norwalk was getting. Again, the missed free throws tonight by the Tigers.
Been a few of them.
When you're up by 24, not maybe such a big, well, it is a big deal, but not going to factor in. But if it's a 4-point lead, that's a different story. And I'm sure, again, Coach Edson knows that. The players know that, and they'll work on that as this
on
week
Monday.
progresses.
They'll have a good practice Monday, I'm sure, to get ready for Oskaloosa on Tuesday. Bounce pass underneath at Garvey, and her shot and foul. I think that's 4 fouls now on Taylor Vanderleest. Team foul number, each team now 5 fouls.
Taylor was kind of playing center field there. She tried to lean away, help on the drive, and then a good bounce pass by Norwalk player to find her teammate, and Taylor was just a step late coming back and picked up the foul.
Anna Garvey at the free throw line, the sophomore, is 27%, missed her first free throw. Looking for her first points, averages a couple a game, and rims that one out. And it's Vanderleest, the rebound, and tied up by the Norwalk player, and the arrow going the way of the Warriors.
Well, again, John, I mean, it's just good effort on both sides. Neither team, we talked about it, not conceding anything, and Norwalk gets a jump ball, another chance to get a basket here.
Pass from Garvey underneath to a wide open player. They just left the number 14 Avery Thomas alone, and she has 5 points.
Well, the toughest player you always have to watch out for is the player that threw it in. The player that made the layup threw the ball in for the Warriors, just snuck in and was wide open and got the easy layup.
And the pass to the high post to Vanderleest, knocked away by Norwalk and taken back by the Warriors. Backcourt, Braylon Clark the basketball as we near the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Clark near side, open, three-pointer right side, back of the rim, not there, to the side. That could have been over the bat, but not called, just knocked out of bounds by Norwalk. Missed shot by Ava Carlson, number 11, letting a player get the tennis shoe tied up here. So again, next game Monday night with Nevada will be the boys' game only, so our pregame sometime after 7 o'clock with tip-off to follow. Front court, Kelsey Van Kampenel for Grinnell. We're better than halfway through the fourth quarter. Olivia Renzi between the rings. Leah Harris, far right side, Aiden Gosselink, 22 in the ball game. Gosselink, back out farther, Leah Harris. Harris, dribble drive, bounce pass went open. Taylor Vanderleest, another assist for Leah Harris. And Vanderleest with a total of 8. 56-31. Near side, three-pointer on the way. Got that one, did Avery Thomas, her second 3 of the game.
Good play that time by Leah Harris. She had a good shot. We talked about it before. Good shot, better shot, but she found the teammate that had the better shot and just laid it up, and that's good to see.
56-34.
Aiden Gosselink.
Aiden Gosselink with a basket, all right. Aiden's first points of the game. 58-34. Front court for Norwalk. Top of the circle, Braylon Clark the basketball. Clark dribble drive. Clark pass the defense and a reach in on Grinnell. Might be on Renzi possibly.
Yep. Olivia on the drive.
And Olivia Renzi will be. Is that her third foul or first foul? Okay. Team foul number 6. So Tigers making some wholesale subs here. Kylie Crum coming in. 52. Isabel Kinkel number 4 and Olivia Olson 32 in the ball game. Final 3 minutes of this contest with the Tigers up by 24. Dribble drive by Pearl Brown. Near side, you've got Garvey. And now a drive by Braylon Clark and a foul before the shot.
Olivia Olson that time, John, again, moving along with the player. And good job by Norwalk player to kind of lean in, create the contact, and draw the foul. Not bad defense, but just the contact was created and they blew the whistle.
Number 12, Ellie Dooland, back in the game. Played a little bit in the first half. So 22 for Norwalk. That would be Braylon Clark, 57% from the line. Needs to make the first, does so, and will get the second. Needed to make the first to get the bonus, and Clark, 7. That's her first free throw make of the game. 58-35. 58-36. Made them both. Check. Clark has a total of 8. Front court Tigers. Leah Harris, the basketball. Tigers lead 22. Aiden Gosselink, right-hand side. Gosselink farther out. Isabel Kinkel. Olivia Olson. Olson, Kinkel. Right side, Gosselink. Tigers try to chew up some shot clock here with 2:35 left to go in the ball game. Here's a drive. Gosselink, good! Score it! She's fouled, and you can count it. Aiden Gosselink. That's got to be a season high for her, or right close to it anyway.
Again, nice move by Aiden. She just was dribbling around and felt the defender just maybe lose just a half a step, so she turned on the jets, blew past her, went up strong, took the contact again, and got the basket to go. Going to do the conventional three-point play at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line.
Bailey Birmingham's third personal. Aiden Gosselin, 50% on the season. Chance to better that. She does. Nicely done by the first year. She's got 5 points in the game. We'll say for the sake of argument, her season high. 60, now 61, 36. Top of the circle. Norwalk on the counterattack. Braylon Clark the basketball. Tigers going to go to 15-5, 10-3 in the conference with this victory over the Warriors. Ball knocked away, taken back by Grinnell. Front court. Olivia Renzi, and now underneath, Isabel Kinkel can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Garvey of Norwalk, now front court to Braylon Clark. Clark open, about a 15-footer, banked off. Rebound taken back by the Warriors. Basket counts by Ellie Doolin, and she's fouled.
You know, John, we talked a lot about the Tigers' effort. You know, Coach Martin has to be pleased with her team's effort. It'd be easy for them to look up and say, hey, you know, we're down, 20-some-odd points, and let's just get this over with so we can get on the bus and go home. But they're playing hard. They hustled the ball, and that time Tigers, again, a step late on the box out, and Norwalk beat the Tiger player to the spot and gets the 2 free throws, or gets the conventional three-point play,
Doolin with the basket and free throw for 3. Makes it now 61-39.
I will add that's a staple of a Coach Jill Martin team. It doesn't matter. She's the same way as Coach Etz, as most coaches are. No matter if you're up 30 or down 30, you're going to play the game. You play hard and you have fun, and both teams are doing that tonight.
23 for Norwalk. Kara Scandred, a 5'7" first year. 1:40 left to play.
Although I don't know how much fun Norwalk's having being down 20. I guess I need to amend that a little bit. But still, the point is you play hard. You play the game hard, and both teams are doing that no matter the score.
Olivia Renzi, now to Olivia Olson. Now to Isabel Kinkel with 2 seconds, 1 second shot clock, and Tigers commits a shot clock violation.
The only time you'll see Coach Etson smile on a shot clock violation is when it happens with about a minute left in the game and you're up by double digits. Then you get a smile from the coach.
Only 11 turnovers on Grinnell, and that's less than half of what it was last night. So the Tigers flushing that Pella loss out of their system in good shape. And a foul, is that on Renzi, knocking the player down? That's her third foul.
The Norwalk player went to cut to the basket. Olivia wasn't on balance. She had her feet crossed, and she just tried to not really grab it, just get in the way of the player trying to cut, and can't do that. They picked up the blocking foul.
Avery Thomas needs to make the first. It's a 1-and-1, and got it to keep in within the cylinder and gets the bonus. 9 points for Thomas. Second shot coming. 61-40. 61-40. Second shot not good. Rebound Isabel Kinkel. As we come up to the 1 minute mark, Aiden Gosselin front court. Gosselin 22, 32 is Olivia Olson. Olivia is a 5'3" junior. And you've got Kinkel, Olson near side. Olivia with 55 seconds left. Olivia Renzi the basketball. Renzi, bounce pass, Kylie Crum lays it up. Nice job, left-handed. Renzi with a nice assist. Crum with her first basket of the game.
Nice work by the Tigers. That time John got the Warrior defense to move around, got them moving defensively, and Kylie Crum stepped to the open hole, and Renzi found her for the layup.
Front court, bunch of new players in there. 23, that's Kara Scandred. Scandred puts up a 3 and knocks it down. Her first points, her first shot of the game, first shot attempt, 63-43. 20 seconds left. Tigers can play it out here.
Yep, shot
Renzi.
Clock turned off.
Renzi the basketball. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And that'll wrap things up. Tigers win it by 20. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the Tigers will play it out. Tigers go to 15-5 on the year, 10-3 on the overall season. Norwalk will look for their 5th win of the year, 3rd in conference in their next ball game coming up, which I'm guessing will be this coming Tuesday night. So the Tigers able to bounce back. So they've won, let's do quick math here, 12 of their last 14. We just lost to Dallas Center, Grimes, and Pella in the mix. So we'll take a timeout. We will have some interviews and stats on this game and get set for the boys game. Next on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.